right? First and foremost, we're going to start off.
Let one of the disciples do it. How shall Brother Batak?
Shalom, shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you from Babylon the Great. Prophesied the downfall of America, aka Babylon. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Giving double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We want to start off with you're at Jeremiah 28 and 8, man.
I got you. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, so, hey, America is a great kingdom, man. So just like any other kingdom from past times, America is a bunch of kingdoms wrapped up in one. So, hey, why wouldn't the Lord use prophets again this time to chant down this wicked, evil, demonic kingdom, man? It's time. This kingdom is ripe, and it's ripe for destruction, man. It's gone too far, man. The Lord is fed up with this place. It's just a matter of time.
Somebody gets a rock 10. Riches gotten by deceit, injuries.
10 and 8.
I got it. Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteousness, dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's what we're witnessing right now. All right? This man has raped, robbed, and pillaged everybody of the earth, including the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Most important.
Yeah.
Not including the other
most
people are
important.
included. That's most important.
Yeah, con. So, hey, man, hey, the Lord's getting ready to flip everything right side up again, man. All right, but there's a patience that we have to endure in order to get there, man.
Hey, what Murph said is important. Can somebody grab Jeremiah 2? Well, tell me what verse 3 says. So hey, that's your offense right there. It's touching the Israelites. That's your iniquity. That's your sin. Hey, Lamentations 4:21. It mentions Esau getting punished for his iniquity. Well, the law wasn't given to Esau and the heathens. All right. So how do they sin? How do they commit this iniquity? How do they offend? By touching the Israelites. Point blank. Period, man. So destruction must come to this place.
That's right.
Ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. The Lord wouldn't be righteous if he didn't. The Lord wouldn't keep his word if he didn't destroy these heathens, man. Hey, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, real quick. That's a great point.
That's 2 Thessalonians chapter
It may
1, verse
seem
6.
minute, but that's very important. Go ahead.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Con, it says the righteous thing, man. The Lord wouldn't be righteous if he did not recompense these devils for what he's done to us. Now, what we received, yes, was judgment from the Lord, all right? But we never went and touched Esau, Edom. We never went and touched these heathens. We was doing our own, shalom, baby. We was doing our own thing as the Israelites, of course, going off, but we wasn't going at war with these fucking heathens.
Right.
So they did to us, man, they got to get judged for it. That's why Isaiah the 10th chapter talks about the Lord sent Esau, his sword against us, but it says after he finished his punishment of Jerusalem, he's going to punish the stout heart of the king of Assyria. Right. These heathens got to get judged for what they've done, man. And the Lord said he was displeased, yet they helped further the affliction. They took it an extra mile on our ass, man. You're a garment. I got one behind the tree.
I got one right quick.
Y'all got it.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3. I'll start from the top. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they are scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right, so like the Bishop Jeremiah said, man, that's the most important thing that they did. And the Lord is bringing all these nations together, man, to bring judgment to them for what they did to us, man. Everything that's going on in the world is for Israel, man. This is our world, man. All right, and so the Lord is getting ready to judge them, and this is part of that translation from one kingdom to another kingdom, man.
2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right, so how much trouble or how much recompense the Lord gonna give you guys, man? Double, man. All right, from the Canaanite slave trade all the way to the righteous blood of Abel, man. All right, all our captivities. All right, hey, we're still found in their hands, man. All right, hey, so they're gonna get a judgment of that, man.
I got a preset. Amos 1:11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with a sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. All right, so Esau's gonna get jacked up because that same anger Esau had towards his brother, how he wanted to put him to death due to the blessing. Hey, that carries over on down to these Edomites today. They still have that perpetual, that everlasting hatred towards us. All right, and they're gonna get punished for that. All right, they what would they always say? That was the past. Forget about that. You know, but when it gets brought up, you know, it's a problem. But when it's shit that happened to them, oh, let's have a moment of silence.
Well, you know, but the funny thing about that is, it ain't the past. We still fucking here.
Yeah.
It said they that captured us, they refused to let us go.
I got it right here.
It don't even matter. It could be the past day, right? It's the past. It wasn't last week. Hey, but the Lord said he requires that which is past.
Facts.
And that's definitely required.
Yep.
Yeah, but we still here. This is
God
happening
knows.
in the past and now. Go ahead.
Jeremiah
Still in his hand.
Get the law on that. Get to Exodus 21.
That's right.
Jeremiah 50:33. Thus says the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Hey man, because look, really they let go of all the Israelites, man. They have no economy. They have no way of life, man. All right, they don't have the purchasing that they have wouldn't be as it is now without the Israelites being in their possession, man. They built this goddamn place, man. All right, not only are we the salt of the earth, which is wisdom, but also as far as their entertainment wise, man. You know.
Here's that Exodus 21. In
You
verse
got that
16.
garment on backwards. No, turn it around.
You did nice.
It's a Rocky, but that's a Captain Lee pin in the front. All right, go ahead.
Let it be known.
You good?
This is Exodus chapter 21.
I can barely hear you.
This is Exodus chapter 21 in verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And hey, that's what he has done to us, man. He took us from our land, brought us over here to serve in his old bullshit as captivity, fucked us over, put his foot on our neck, fucked our women, used our kids as gator bait, babies as gator bait, fucked us over, and then all of a sudden he got the nerve to say that was in the past. Like brothers out here saying, man, fuck you and that bullshit you talking. We want this, we want the kingdom, and we want to put our foot on your fucking neck.
That's right.
You know?
I got a precept. This Ezekiel 35. I'm gonna start at 3. And say unto it, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. And that lets you know he don't love everybody, man. All right. And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right. Hey man, we did what we did and served, but you didn't even let us go, man. And you treat us even way worse, man. All right? We're still slaves. We're still found in your hand, man. We've been scattered throughout the whole earth, man. So we're found in your hand. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. So we're automatically in your hands, man. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. Basically, ain't no way of you getting out of this punishment, man. You're gonna get judged, man. Hey, you know, you're gonna get judged, man, for what you did, man.
Yeah, so real quick. You got more to that?
No, I had something else. Go ahead.
This is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. All right, not only did they touch the apple of the Lord's eye, hey, we still here. They don't want to let us go. All right, they don't want to give us our due, which we don't want no reparations. All right, you know, say if you recompense me, I'll pay it back to you.
No, Salaki. We want reparations.
Yeah.
We want real reparations.
What is it called?
Get Jeremiah 30.
It calls it the restoration. Yeah, the Lord's going to truly restore us, man.
Yep, that's what reparations mean. Reparations mean repair.
Okay.
Again, the point you're making is facts. We don't want Esau. The money you give won't change nothing. And you can give it. We gonna use it, nigga. But that's not reparations.
Right.
That's not gonna change what you've done. That's not gonna erase the bloodshed you spilled. That's not gonna change the fact that our people don't know where the hell they are. You built the whole system on lies, man. On the oppression of our people and our heritage. Like it says in Micah 2. You oppressed us, our houses and our heritage, man. You gotta pay, man. The reparation we want, hey, is us ruling over you. That's all you heathens.
Jeremiah 31.
No, you can start at 7. Or maybe, let me see.
Which
Go
one? The
ahead,
one that
start at
he's going to restore healing?
7. Yeah,
I think it's 17. But start at 16.
start at 16.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
So that's the restorative health right there. Us ruling over you heathens, man. All right, us not being called outcasts anymore, but instead, hey, the Lord says going to beautify the place of his feet. All right, we're going to be called righteousness.
I got one.
The place of the Lord's righteousness.
This is Lamentations 4:21. Hey, because I saw some meme where Edomite, man, he had raised his middle finger to the reparations, man. Even though, yeah, we'll take it or whatever, and that ain't real reparations. But he raised his middle finger. His last name was Eagleman, which was, you know, pretty profound. And his last name was Eagleman. This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right, so this is right around the corner for you Edomites, man. All right, but our people, they're so blind to the fact that they don't even have a clue, man. They're looking for, our people think that this is their heaven, man. Okay, they think that they can rule with Edom, man, which is, hey, it's a big gulf between the Israelites and the Edomites, man.
Got a little something.
Yeah.
This is Numbers chapter 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land where ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And that's going to you so-called you so-called white people, you Edomites of the Bible. Hey, when y'all came over here, y'all took the land from Gad, you know, the Native Americans, the Native Americans, the Indians, what y'all call them Indians. Y'all took the land from them and killed a lot of them. Damn near wiped them out, hundreds of millions. Hey, this land cannot be cleansed except it be cleansed by your blood. Now you gotta share. Now you gotta sit up here and pay for the things that you've done. You know, it ain't gonna sit up here and be, oh, here's some reparations, 5 million. Oh, here's this and that. No, we want rulership. You know? And we're gonna sit up here and put our foot on your necks, and you're gonna sit up here and pay for all the bullshit you did. Double, which Salakia, brothers. And this is Revelations chapter 18. I'm gonna start at 4, but the point is in 6. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath fulfilled, fill to her double. And that's what you're about to get. Double. 1,000 years of slavery, you're gonna get double that motherfucking punishment, and then you're gonna be wiped off the fucking planet. You know?
That's said Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Yeah, man. All right. Hey, we're gonna rule over you, man. All right. Hey, every ruler has what do they call them? Subjects. Yeah. You know. Hey, man, it's gonna be time for payback, man. Ain't no, hey, man, let bygones be bygones, or oh, that was in the past. Fuck that, man. Shoot, that happened today. Honestly, it didn't happen yesterday. That happened today.
Well, yeah, it was in the past and we're remembering it.
Right.
So now we got to execute the judgment for those things.
Huh. In 1,000 years to us is a day to the Most High.
This is Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Let this damn train pass by. All right. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Now today, those Edomites, they ain't the ones who had us in captivity. They have passed away, but guess what? They came back in the reincarnation.
Yep.
So guess what? That means you're gonna have to go into captivity. All right. Just how we went into captivity. All right. Did we read the Thessalonians? Righteous payback, basically. So that's gonna be our payback. Getting you into captivity for what you did to us. And that's gonna be just.
Yeah, he says it's a righteous thing, brother. Alluding to, he said it's a righteous thing to recompense trouble. So they will trouble you. As he would have read down in that Isaiah the 14th chapter, I don't know why they didn't. But it tells you right there in the 21st verse, he fell slaughter for his children.
Oh, yeah,
for
grab
their
that.
fathers, for the iniquity. He was in it.
That's the spirit.
You still in it?
Yeah, he was just breaking it down.
Go ahead.
Because what Murphy said, hey, Murphy Yashar is saying, well, all the brothers, is on point. Hey, look, what it said, Lamentations. Our fathers sinned and are not, yet we have borne their iniquity. What the fuck you think will happen to you, Esau? The fuck? You gotta bear that shit, man.
It's like that one nigga that was that got locked up and the homie snitched on him, he's scratching his head and
That's all.
Yeah.
What do you mean that one nigga? That's all these niggas. All these niggas get locked up.
He think he got a get out of jail free card and shit like play Monopoly.
Like, hold on for a second. Nah, man. You got to bear that judgment. How about you jump like that? Like
Ain't no time out. Pause, man. Wait.
reset.
Right.
Shit, that Lamentations, the 4th chapter.
This the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut them off from Babylon, the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith Yahweh.
All the males, y'all can get cut off, which would lead down to the women being extinct too. Y'all gonna get fucking
The whole race.
right. Y'all gonna
the blood come from the man.
That's right.
y'all gonna get the burnt up. Obadiah.
I got it right here.
Wapo Zappo.
Perfect.
Yeah, hold on. I got it. Obadiah. Obadiah 1 and 18. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, the house of Joseph a flame. the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining in the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it, man. Hey, the Lord desires to in the words of Murph, eviscerate you motherfucking ass, man. All right, Job says it's gonna perish away like his own dung, man. All right, it's possible will never be found again, man. All right, Edom gonna be a memory, all right, for our rest of the nations, man. All right.
Hey, get the one where it says Teman, like verse 10. I think it's verse 10. It's around like 9 or 10.
Yep.
Oh, 10, yep.
Verse 9, it says, Obadiah 1:9, and thy mighty men on Teman shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Esau gonna get decimated by violence, man. All right, hand-to-hand combat, man. All right, the hands of the saints and the chariots being led by Yahushua and Michael, man.
Like what does it say that the world shall fight with him against the unwise?
Yep, that's right.
So the Lord, the Lord's weapon is basically everything.
Yep.
Shit.
Right, he said that they were physically gonna lay our hands upon Edom, man.
Yep.
For our violence against our brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, that's your destiny, Esau, Edom.
Right.
All right, so you can build up to the sky, go to them bunkers. You can try to fool the world that you're shooting down UFOs. All right, all those things are going to be a figment, or are a figment of your imagination, man.
Right.
All right, because the Lord is undefeated, man.
I mean, it came out that one of the so-called UFOs that he shot down was really a balloon.
Yeah.
So all of it was really fake, you know.
He said the city full of lies, man.
Yeah, it was one footage. They said they shot one of them down. If you pay attention to the smoke, it's CGI, man.
Come on, man.
I was like, what the fuck?
I got something for you.
911 shit again.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 15.
That's perfect.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathens. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So y'all sit up here and abuse the children of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all sit up here and fucked us over, abused us, downtrodden us, kicked us down, used us. Well, guess what? Now y'all about to drink of that same cup. Y'all about to get the same recompense. This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remainder of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So, hey, he's going to use the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes, to destroy you motherfuckers and wipe you off the planet. You know, there's going to be no more Esau after that 1,000 years.
This is the book of Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Right? It says prepare slaughter, because what? The Lord remembers what Esau Edom had, done, back in his past, incarnations. Going back to, obviously Esau, going back to the Grecians, going back to the Romans, It says prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, And Jake went through the most, under the hands of the so-called white man, went through the most horrific type of torture under this devil.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, which today that would be what we're at right now, man. In America, which is one of the crown crops of Esau's empire is America, Babylon the Great. Right? The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked, meaning that cup of judgment. He's drinking a little bit of it now, but soon this man is about to drink the dregs, which is when we're going to be in power, man. We're gonna execute the judgment written. Why is it written in the book of Psalms, man? It's a song that we're gonna sing, man. You know, to execute the judgment written. You did this, so we're gonna judge you because of that. All right? And it says the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Notice that the two are in contrast, man. That as soon as we're coming into power, this nigga's going into slavery.
Right.
And it says
That's what it's been all about from the beginning, man. I've been saying this all week. It's always been about Esau and Jacob, nothing else. All right, and that's ever since the garden. All right, it's been set up from the beginning, all the way back to Genesis, and all the way before they even was born. That's why what's that in Romans? It said before the two were even born to do good or evil.
Romans 9, yep.
That's it. It always been like that before they was even born. So it was no, oh man, Jacob stole his birthright and this, that, and the third. It was set up from the beginning. From Adam and Eve, it was set up.
right. Hey, this man wanted to rule even in that time, man. He wanted to present his philosophy amongst Jacob, you know, and hey, he got his blessing to do it now. And now he's ruling this world in great wickedness, man. Now the Lord's about to come and bring his ass down. Yep.
This is the book of Psalms 149:6. It says, let the high praise of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Can you start slot? Can you start at 4?
This is the book of Psalms 149:4. It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, take
Hey,
it.
you can start at 1 and at 149.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what y'all was supposed to do that at Isaiah.
This is the book
Catch
of
y'all in.
This is the book of Psalms 149:1. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Sing unto the Lord a new song, his praise in the congregation of saints. It says, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp.
And we're doing that right now through the Spirit. What it said in Revelation, man, it said no man can learn that song, you know, except the 144,000. Right, and we dance in the Spirit. What do y'all was trying to say? He says, how I like this generation. We are men that piped unto them, but they would not dance. Which them that's not dancing is talking about the wicked. All right, but the point is, we're doing that spiritually, man. All right, we out here to praise Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He woke us up to the truth to save us. All right, now we know that we have a goodly heritage and we're that chosen line, man. We're not just niggas or just Mexicans or just Puerto Ricans. We're actually the children of Habarnium Shaul Yasharallah, man. The sons of Israel, man.
It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, taking pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. It says, let the saints be joyful and glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. It says, let the high praise of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Yeah, you know, in the movie, I believe it was Birth of a Nation, you know, you had Nat Turner, you know, which knew the scriptures. You know, he was singing out what? The same scripture, one from Psalms 149, you know, towards the Israelites, you know?
And here's second big brothers.
And it says this honor have all the saints. Because a brother was, I feel his brother said it earlier, but like Apostle Harbin breaking down, man, that's the meaning of really to be blessed. As us having servants, us ruling over these heathens. That was the blessing given in Genesis, the 27th chapter, to our forefather Jacob. So that's when our blessing appear. That's when our blessing will appear. We have servants, man. We at the top of the mountains, man. When the Lord said his mountain above all these other nations. Well, that's an honor.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, in verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So yeah, this is Esau's world right here, the so-called white man's world right now. He's in rulership. But after this, it's going to be our turn, beginning with Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, the 144, the rest of the elect, 2/3 gonna come in after they get wiped out on this side. You know, it's gonna be our turn. You know, and it's gonna be an everlasting kingdom.
2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 13. It says, "For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time before we're punished." It's just talking about 2/3, man. You know, the Lord gets 2/3 out the way, and he forbears the judgment of the heathen to let it build up. It says, "For not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbears to punish, till they come to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us. Lest that being come to the height of sin, afterwards he should take vengeance of us," which we're in that time. We're in a time where all the people are multiplying on the face of the earth, all right? Where all these prophecies are beginning to come to pass. It's time for the time of harvest, man. So when the Lord sticks that sickle, it's gonna, hey, what it says, it's gonna be even to the horse's bridle, man. Yep.
Sirach 10:4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. In due time, he will set over it one that is profitable, man. And that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for Yahweh Shai to reign, man. He's our true king. He's our true power, man. Not Esau Edom. All right, hey, Esau Edom, Esau is an unjust steward, man. A wicked ruler. All right. You got all this legislation, the way he set up his kingdom is all by deceit, by robbery, by lies. All right, by pedophilia. Okay, by murder. All right. That's not profitable for man. All right. The doctrine and the philosophies, and all those things have polluted this earth, man. And now we need a righteous rulership, man. All right, and that's gonna come in through violence, man.
This is Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of the heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So that's pretty much plain, man. You know, the scripture break itself down clear as day, you know. And that's what we getting ready to go into, and that makes us happy, man. This is the good news, man. This is the gospel.
I got something to back you up. This is the book of Hebrews 13 and 14. It says, for here, so like it, Hebrews 13 and 14 says, "For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come." Right, we have no continuing city here. Just like what's that? Micah the 2nd chapter, how it talks about, you know, rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. You know, we have no continuing city here. You know, but we seek one to come, which is what? The kingdom of heaven. A kingdom that dwells righteousness.
I got a precept. This is Joshua 10 and 24. "And it came to pass when they brought out those kings unto Joshua, that Joshua called for all the men of Israel, and said unto the captains of the men of war which went with him, Come near, put your feet upon the necks of these kings. And they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them." Which, that was time of Joshua, but that still applies to the future, right? Because this is what's going to happen, right? It says, verse 25, "And Joshua said unto them, Fear not, nor be dismayed, be strong and of good courage, for thus shall Yahweh do to all your enemies against whom ye fight."
Because that was a sign that we were unstoppable with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's, like on this side, you know, you got camps that say, look, I got the white man kissing my boot, but you're stoppable. You know, that was a sign that, hey, the Lord brought down great kings. Yep. So when that time comes, you know, in our kingdom, we're gonna actually have the heathen licking up the dust of our feet. When they're literally bowing to us, they're not gonna be able to stop us. Like it says in the book of 2nd Esdras, that the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, man. We're gonna have true power, absolute power with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We're gonna be in full subjection to our power, so everything else is gonna be in full subjection unto us.
What's that? Psalms 18. It says, "Nations that have not heard of me shall obey me." That's power, man. You know.
Precept. Precept. 2nd Esdras 4 and start 25. It says, "What will he do then unto his name, whereby we are called? Of these things have I asked. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hastens fast and passes away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. Right, this world is hastening fast to pass away, man. This is not our world, man. This is not our rest, just like the brother just brought out, man. The eyes have not seen, the ears have not heard, man, the things that are promised to us, man. You know, so we look for a continuing city, man, just like the brothers just bring it out, man. This is our hope and salvation, man.
This is the book of Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's clear as day, man. You see, you turn to any newscast or what have you, people are mourning, man. Even the animals are mourning, man. You know?
And just to land back on what you just said with this whole train derailment situation, you know, even the air is hazardous to breathe in, you know? That's why this devil needs to be broke down. What's that? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, you know? You can't even breathe clean up. The shit is crazy.
The EPA, they told them they can go back to their place of living, and while they walking, they see dead animals in the streams. And
We're talking about Ohio.
Ohio, yeah.
That's madness.
Yeah.
Hey, that chemical, I forget the name of it. It I looked it up. That shit causes the C word. I ain't gonna get the channel struck. But it calls the C word, man. That ends in ER, man. All right, it rhymes with damn shit. All right, that shit madness, bro. That shit is in your waters, in the grass, in the soil, is in the air. Ain't no way this shit just gone.
the lady took a stick and punched a little hole in the water. You see the rainbow, like when you mix oil and shit. Yeah, you saw all that shit, man.
They had one in Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a truck in Arizona.
Damn.
It was a couple trains.
Then some shit happened out in Chicago Heights. A big ass fire.
Oh yeah,
this week, man.
Chicago talking about that.
Yeah.
Yep, one of the factories and some
Yeah.
shit. Yep.
Man, there's a lot of crazy
Yeah.
shit going on, man.
I ain't heard nothing about that.
That's what I said. So they ain't put that on the news. That we right here, nothing local news, nothing.
Nothing about that, man. But you know what? That reminds me of a couple incidents just recently, man. As far as polluting water, man. Jackson, Mississippi. Flint, Michigan, man.
Yep.
Now it's going through rural towns in
Esau neighborhood.
in Esau neighborhood, man. That's spiritual, man. Like just like the brothers just brought out, man. As it has been done to us, now it shall be done to them, man.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
Yeah, grab that.
That's out.
Grab it. Don't talk about
This
it.
book of
be about it.
Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies. And who's our enemies? You can find that in Psalms 83, man. And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. You know, so hey, since we've been alive, man, even our forefathers, man, they persecuted us day in and day out, man. No rest, man. All right. And these curses, man, the opioid. Now you can go buy Narcan. Well, I forget what you call it. The things the base heads put the opioid motherfuckers put on inside of them when they about to die or what have you, man. But when we was crackheads and all that, it was, hey man, just say no. You know, just say that's any old goddamn way, man. You a criminal, matter of fact, man.
Yeah, you was locked up.
Well,
Now-
no, go ahead, bitch.
I was gonna just mention quickly, they giving out free crack pipes and
Yeah.
equipment to shoot up now. To make it safe. They got, I forget what place it is, what state or city. I believe they have like a place where you go to get high safely. It's like a whole government funded place.
Maybe
you go.
Washington or Portland.
It sounds like Washington.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can go there and get high safely.
And that's because it's Esau. But when you put drugs, well, that witchcraft, that pharmaceuticals, when you put your drugs in the black, so-called black and Latino, all Jake neighborhoods, you know, what you do is you hype the mom out, you put the father in jail, you put the brother in the gang, you know, and you put the little kids in DCFS. All right. So that's what that's what drugs. That's what happened with drugs and Jacob. All right. Nothing else. Now see when it happened to the so-called white man and his people. Now all of a sudden it's a health crisis. It's a crisis because see, their numbers are dwelling lower, and that's why the Lord said that I will make them small amongst the heathen. All right. They can't produce. You know, and he's trying to save himself with a false sense of hope because it's not gonna happen, man.
And what's beautiful about it, man, now you got them old baby boomers, grandmamas and granddaddies, they got to take their kids in and take care of their fucking great grandkids now, like how Big Mama had to do us and shit. So that shit is flipping on your ass. Huh?
Yeah. Me and Raleigh took a trip to Ohio. This is a couple months back. And we stopped at the gas station. It was a little town, not Cleveland. It was a little town right outside of there. And the dude was telling us all this shit. And one of the things he was telling us was about, because he was a cracking neighbor. He was the only black nigga I seen there. So he telling us all this shit about all the fucking the shit that's happening out there. He was saying just that. These Edomites are moving back in with their parents, stealing all their shit and selling it to get the meth.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's the same thing because it was a decent little city, a little town. You know, he was explaining the whole thing. They moving in, taking their shit, selling it to get the meth, man.
Yeah, you want to warm your heart up, drive through Ohio, West Virginia.
Yep.
You're going to see a lot of Edomites on their last leg around places like that.
Yeah. The heart feel of America, what they say.
Hey, grab the Lamentations, the first chapter. I look forward to the day you bring that they should be like unto me.
You remember when we was riding through Atlanta, the only motherfuckers we seen was homeless was Edomite.
Con.
You remember?
Oh, the bitch with the unicorn shit on.
Her? No, that's what we was watching. Her and the dude that was on the side of the road.
Con.
Yep. It was just two people. The only two homeless motherfuckers we seen was Edomites. Yeah, she was out there tweaking with that unicorn shit on. Off that shit, man. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Still trying to get us some BBC. Oh, yes.
It's at the end of the chapter.
Oh, contact. This is the book of Lamentations 1 and I'm gonna start at 21. It says, they have heard that I sigh, there is none to comfort me. Lamentations 1 and 20. It says, behold, O Lord, for I am in distress, my bowels are troubled, my heart is turned within me, for I have grievously rebelled, abroad the sword, bereaved at home, there is as death. It says, they have heard that I sigh, there is none to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that thou hast done it.
Right, so we was brought low no matter where we was at. If you go abroad, if you were in America, no matter where you at. Right. All right, in the cursed beat down the field, cursed in the city. Right, we just low. Whether it's through the sword or we just divided, the house is broken up, whatever the case may be, we just jacked up, right? And the heathens loved it. They make movies on it. It's supposed to be legal to profit off crime. Yet they love making movies about drug dealers, all right? And they get paid. The top TV show right now is the one show based off of Big Meech.
BMF show. BMF.
Whatever. What's the name? Fuck them niggas.
I don't watch none of that
I don't watch
nigga
that
shit,
shit. I don't
bro.
support that shit.
I don't watch BMF.
It's illegal. How they get paid off of it?
None of that.
Esau don't get paid off of it, but the niggas, which fuck them niggas, but they can't even get their damn money from it.
Yeah.
That's madness. Man.
Hey, I say it like this. If too many niggas watch it, I'm not watching it.
I stopped watching TV ever since Bonnie Miller, man.
I love TV, but I've been watching the nigga shows.
Bonnie
Miller. This guys ain't watched TV since got sound. Go ahead.
It says, thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto thee. It says, verse 22, it says, let all their wickedness come let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me for all my transgressions.
Right, so this is the beginning of it. This is the beginning of us saying the heathens, hey, be brought down low. All right, the brother Raleigh had wanted something from Dunkin' Donuts, whatever it was. So we in there, he grabbing the shit. But Elon, he's in there, was mad as hell. He's like, they rude as fuck. And I say, oh, you like this because you thought you'll come to America and be straight, but you over here serving niggas. Right. And he basically, there's so many words you can tell that he agreed, like that's really it. He was mad that he's a fucking servant. All right? I was doing Instacart. Jake shops, so we know what to do. This white bitch in there doing the same thing, Instacart. Ain't never had to do no shit like that in her life. Probably trust fund ran out. She in there basically like panic mode.
She got cut off.
Where's the onions? We're just tweaking, bro. Watching Esau, these heathens fucking fall. We driving by the highway. Some type of Arabs. They whole family off that bag.
God.
I'm like, shit, give me your daughter. You get your shekels. There you go, man. Outside of that, give you shit. You been brought low. Now you being brought down to where we at. And the beauty of seeing you fucking meth head fucking Edom, that's a beautiful sight.
That's right.
All right? Look what you did to us. You laughed about it. You had Reaganomics. You made crack kid jokes. You put in your movies, got Pookie tweaking on the bed. They just keep calling me. Now you fucking Edomites are going
Got
through it,
this
man.
stupid ass nigga to make that song. Your mama's on crack rock.
Yeah.
That's wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Jake Love glorifying wickedness, man. They made Jake glorify their own downfall, man. That's why you niggas are bugged out into this black culture, man. You got these black bitches convincing you that you should be with some fat, unruly black bitch.
Hey.
You know, convincing you that you wake up, you're supposed to eat Doritos and drink 50-cent juice, man. All type of madness and abomination. You're supposed to be saying, if you ever become a big shot, you ain't shit but a glorified trick, and a degenerate, drug dealer. I hate you,
Right,
niggas,
and
man.
they
I
never
can't
had
wait
an
till you
issue.
niggas die, bro.
And they never talk about what's that black ass bitch? She got an African name, an actress. She with a white man. There's a lot of black bitches with white dudes. They never say
I know who
nothing
you
about
talking
that.
about.
The dude keep putting on all his movies like us.
Yeah, I know who you talking about. That black crispy bitch.
Yeah, the black
That
crispy
bitch ugly.
The bitch from Queen of Slim, that
Yeah.
black bitch.
Yeah, and that bitch ugly.
And she ain't the only one. That's the one I'm thinking of
Not
off top.
you, baby.
Just think
You
of
sweet and
off
white. We love the white woman over here. I do.
top. That's right. But it's no issue with that. But as soon as the so-called Negro male gets with a different, it ain't got to be white,
Any
any
different, like-
other different race, they get mad even if it's a Latin woman.
Yeah.
They get pissed off. He's the biggest betrayer on earth. He's the worst. What's the problem?
Man.
But see,
It's because they want to put you niggas in subjection to them, man.
it's about subjection, and it's about subjection. And I was chopping it up with this hair hat wearing Harlot. Well, you know what? She did have her real hair. I was chopping it up with this Keisha, man, and I was training and shit, and I was breaking on her for the cash, and she actually know that I only deal with the snow. All right, she really knows this in depth, and the bitch like me, but she go out and she date these white tricks and shit. Cool. But this definitely some free game, but it's going back to what the elder brother was saying. I told her just like this, and I tell the people all the time. I said 100 years ago, just 100 years ago, if you were seen with a white man, how would you be looked at? What would you be looked at as? And the bitch just felt like shit. And I said, you see that? Now 100 years ago, I would have got killed for looking at a white woman in her face. Now she can sit on my lap. And a white man can't do nothing. But now, 100 years later, you still going after white man, which proves you a fucking slave, and I'm a king. When we do it, we're conquered. When you do it, you're staying conquered. And that's why you're mad, because you see a black man in a position of power with options, something you've never seen in Western civilization. Bitch, get out of my face.
Right. They got this dude, the dude that played King the Conqueror, and the new black nigga on the block. He finna be in the Creed movie too.
Yeah.
But this nigga did a little spread for one of these nigga magazines.
Yeah.
And these bitches on Twitter talk about this nigga, if it was 50 years ago, this would be cool, but this nigga look like a slave now. I don't want him. He got the muscles out and shit in the pictures. These hoes calling this nigga a slave and all type of wild
I seen
ass
the
shit.
pictures, yeah.
Let me give you the flip side.
But Salaki, hold on real quick, because that's a good point.
Yeah.
But you glorify niggas that wear their pants all down here, pants all down their ass, head full of abominable ass dreadlocks to their ass. But these the guys, look, shut up, man.
Right,
I don't want to hear shit from the fucking black
Like
woman, man.
effeminate, because that long hair shit, they very effeminate, emotional gangsters, man. That's do bitches.
Gangsta-licious.
You love emotional, effeminate killers.
That same guy
Gay killers. You love gay killers. Let's call it what it is.
Sons of Belial.
Right.
That same dude you talking about, he did a spread on Ebony.
That's what I'm talking about.
The
That's what
gay
I'm talking
spread.
about,
Oh,
Well, I don't know if it was no gay shit.
Yeah, he on some gay shit, man.
Well, the nigga was just saying, he just had his muscles out.
No, this one here, he had on some pink shit. He's on a couple with pink shit,
Oh,
man.
no,
Well,
yes,
pink
I
is
see.
equal gay.
And they was
We gotta get the
they
picture
got-
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I ain't
That's
seen no
what
shit
people
like
are
that.
But no, we ain't got to do all. He in 1994. Whatever. He'll be all right.
But that nigga, nonetheless,
Some of them 93
This-
niggas,
this
man.
dude-
He'll be all right.
this dude is in shape, on swole, taking care of himself, and these bitches calling him, he look like a slave, man. Telling him that, yeah, he look good for Big Mama. Like, bitch,
Big mama.
'cause these
Bitch,
hoes
you
wanna
know
fuck
you
with
ain't
these
got no
like, bro.
chance.
Cause these bitches, they don't,
They not even get him something. A white woman.
they don't like
They don't.
they don't like dark skinned niggas now.
Hey, just like they did with they talk shit about the one dude, the nigga that left Steve Harvey. Well, Steve Harvey left
Creed.
him.
Yeah. These two niggas actually playing the movie
Yeah,
together.
they got mad at him for getting a white woman, so they started scoffing, pulling up his old music video when he was younger. What you expect from him?
He
Look
should've
at this.
stayed with the
what
white
you,
woman.
What you think he gonna do? This
I
bitch
know
just
she
broke
was
his
going
heart.
to.
They talking all type of shit.
And that bitch, the spice that he bounced back with, low key, them hoes. See, and that
They
pissed
mad
him
about
off
it.
even more when
That's
it's a
what they
Latin
turned
bitch.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got something for y'all.
They can't say them little innuendos. They can't make them slave innuendos. You know, I take away half of their game. You know that they hate themselves, they hate their mama.
Yeah.
You know, I take away half of their little bullshit blanket statement strategies, you know. Because I agree with them on all that shit. Yeah, that's fine. Point me to that snow.
Ain't no raw chicken joke.
Yeah,
no
ain't none of that
seasoning
raw
joke.
chicken joke. Point me to the white woman.
You must like.
I want the white
unseasoned.
woman. Yeah, I
There's
like
half these
raisins in
black
my,
hoes.
yeah. Bitch, you don't know how to cook anyway.
Half you black hoes can't cook shit, man. Bitches know how to make tacos and Alfredo. That's
That's
it.
it.
And them Jamaicans use raisins when they cook it too, so Esau got to step above them like bitches.
Just don't know how to boil
But
water.
use them raisins. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 7. I'm going to start at 9, but the point is in 10. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, thy power, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So yeah, we sit up here going through the things that we're going through at this moment because, hey, we sit up here and turn our backs on the Heavenly Father. We were the one that betrayed the Heavenly Father. We bearing that indignation, but we're coming back, praying for that salvation, praying for that mercy. But here's the point. This is Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where's the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. And the black woman has been out as the worst enemy we got right now.
That's right.
She
Say that.
worse than Esau right
that
at the
again.
moment.
Hold on, say that.
again,
Say that.
bro.
what
She
you said
worse
about
than
me.
Esau right now. The so-called white man.
Who is?
The
The black, so-called black woman
Hey,
is worse
listen,
than the
this is like
so-called.
2000.
I tell you, just like how we said it was about Esau in the garden, all back all the way to the garden, it goes into Eve and the serpent in the garden. All right? And then that hatred spread to Esau, you know. It goes back to Eve and the serpent, man. Because the serpent is Esau, man.
That's right.
Nobody hates a nigga, especially in America, more than the fucking white man and the black woman. Nobody will drag you more than a fucking white man and this pit bull, the black woman. But see, the average nigga, it's even worse with the black woman, right? Cause the average nigga, you know, brother here, intelligent nigga, a square, a street nigga, you know, whatever type of nigga he is, a college nigga, he still has the unction in the back of his head that the white man is my enemy.
right.
He knows this. But see, when you put that woman
Even
there,
Brian Gumbo, he snapped on Esau and he
Exactly.
the biggest fool.
Yeah.
exactly, but because he actually understands that. But see, the black woman, Esau understands that sleeping with the enemy strategy, man.
Right.
He understands how to mold and get in this bitch mind and attack you, and that's what went down in the garden, man.
That's right.
And the point that the brother was sitting up here saying also is, you know, you sit up here and see it in the workplace. And here it is, you might got your woman working for a motherfucking, she'll go and do anything for what the white boss say.
Yep.
But let her come home to you. You ask her to get you some coffee, she'll be like, go get it your fucking self, and all sorts of other shit. And that's how women are,
They
man.
be all on the comment boards when those conversations come up. He grown, he can do it himself.
Hey, you know what? I don't even deal with coffee. Like, I rarely drink coffee, right?
shit black.
Never, right? And this lady know that. And every time I wake up at this sweet white woman's house, she always say, I know you don't like it, but you want coffee? I'm going to make coffee. You want coffee? I'm going to make coffee. You want coffee? I'm going to make coffee. Just because, man. You ain't got to ask them shit, man.
Come on, man.
Sweet. You don't hear shit but the bitch smiling. Go ahead, bro.
This that's Sirach chapter 25 and verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Ooh, nothing worse than a wicked woman, man. You say any wickedness but a wicked woman, man. They'll beat you down. Hey, you can jump down when it talks about make weak hands and feeble knees.
Yeah.
Let's read something else.
No, I'm gonna jump down.
It's towards the end of the chapter.
No, hold on. Go back up. Go back up.
Bring you the plague of the heart.
Read the next
Which
verse
The plague of
first.
the heart is madness in the head, man. You know when you basically fucking going crazy.
Yeah, read the next. Shit, just read down. Just start reading. Just read.
Yeah, it talks about the old man with the knees.
Climbing up a feeble way. Yeah, go ahead.
Sirach 25 and 14. And any affliction but affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies.
The black woman is your enemy. Go ahead.
There is no head above the head of a serpent. There is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Come on, man.
God, no.
Than to keep house with a wicked woman, man. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to be in a house with a wicked woman, man. And that's why I be telling you, brothers, y'all be in that soft ass spirit. When these bitches try to walk off on you, man, even if they the snow, you have to let them go. Look, man. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than a house with a wicked ass woman, man. Let that look, the Lord, as soon as it, oh, this bitch took my kids, and, you know, she shot me in the ass and she left. Look, the Lord did you a favor, nigga. What the fuck? Don't you wake up and pray every morning?
Yeah.
Don't you say the Lord's Prayer? The Lord doing you a favor, man. You gotta let the Lord get that bitch out your life.
That's right. Hey, a wicked woman will be with a wicked woman.
Exactly. Say that again, brother.
A wicked woman will be with a wicked man. So, hey, like the brother said, the Lord is doing you a favor, man. All right?
Yeah, just keep reading.
So, hey.
This is Sirach 25 and 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darketh her countenance like sackcloth.
That's why they always look mad, especially when you look at the black one. What's that again? That's Saul. That's that.
Mug.
Yeah, and then they had a picture of this old Jake with the black woman, and she's sitting there like this, and he's smiling and shit with his old simple ass, old black crispy nigga, right? Been circling around Facebook, said, I didn't have to work, I didn't have to do this, I didn't have to do that, he did all this thing for me. And all these girls in the comment, yeah, that's how the black man's supposed to be, that's how. I said, man, this bitch ain't even smiling. You did all this and this bitch ain't even smiling, man.
She's supposed to be your help me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Serving her.
Soft ass nigga.
Hey, that's crazy you said that because the picture that just came out, I think it's in Vogue magazine with Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
Feminine as hell.
Feminine,
bro.
Holding the baby in the back of her.
She leading the way.
Yeah, she leading the way. Like, what the fuck?
Hit that real quick.
Oh, God.
That's on point right there.
This Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will
No,
they.
Isaiah 3.
Oh, my bad. Salakia. Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
That's right. And that was that picture show. Women ruling over the men.
Damn.
He following behind her.
Weak.
You know what's funny?
Head on it all black.
I saw the picture, right. I saw the picture on Twitter. And motherfuckers saying this shit, they saying it ain't right.
Exactly.
Hey, that's that Molly said in great dignity, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's
Just
why
because the Most High God put that woman up over, does it make it right, man?
Absolutely not.
God, it says, "O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths."
And that's Esau. That's Esau. He that big ass child, man. A big kid, man. Right now. And then we got our women, man, who rule over us, man. Here it is. He gave them the jobs. He took the men out the house. Here it is when he came with that bullshit as welfare. He letting them telling them, hey, look, the guy got to be out, but you got to be the one to sit up here and sign the papers and stuff so you can be the one only in the house. And even if your kid is like 16 or 17, sometimes I heard women say they got to have them just to sit up here and keep up with those goodies. Hey, he sit up here and did everything he could to sit up here and fuck over the household, to fuck over the so-called black household, and you bitches sit up here and let him do it.
Well, yeah, and you know what? They jumped ship before the ships anyway.
That's right.
I know.
Say that again,
let's call it
man.
what it is. Esau did come with a very elaborate plan to push it further, but these bitches was jumping ship before then.
Couldn't wait.
You know, they was already in bed with Esau. And a good clip is that Django scene.
Yeah.
He kicked everybody out the room. He looked to the black bitch and said, "Now you," she say proudly, "I know you weren't talking to me." You know, these bitches already
I
signed
know
like
you wasn't
enemies.
talking about
Comfort.
me.
And Murph, you mentioned the Roots movie scene. What you say about Kunta Kinte?
Kizzy.
What you say? Go ahead, bro.
Kizzy, yeah. You know, he risked his life. You know, and that was his lady. You know, before they got put into captivity, when they was in the land, you know, they was in their house. You know, she was betrothed to him. She was supposed to be his woman. You know, her daddy knew that. His daddy knew that. That's how that was supposed to go down. So he got put into captivity. He like, fuck this shit. He learned how to talk a little bit. He went. He got his plan together. And he went to find the bitch, and he actually found the bitch. And he like, look, I come to save you. I come to save you. I come to save you. She like, save me from what? This bitch just get to freaking out. And he like, we finna run. We leaving. And she said, no, I'm here. And he said, call her. He said, Fanta, because that was the bitch name. He kept saying Fanta. She's like, don't say that no more. What the hell wrong with you? I'm trying to survive. Nigga, my name is Maggie. Get the fuck on. And then, soon as he left, he had to leave the bitch. She like, now go on for they catch you, boy. Go on. I'm surviving. Then they grabbed him. They found him. They said, nigga, where you want it? Here or here? You want us to cut off your dick or your foot? He picked his foot. But that's the story. You know, and this 400 years ago. We 400 years deep now. Hey, listen, man. The entity that brought sin in the earth, man, is at the most freest it's ever been. And you think this bitch finna just come listen to you? Deal with you? Man, hell no. Bitch, point me to the white woman. I want the white woman. Get out of my fucking face.
All right. This is Ecclesiastes. You know what that is?
She got messed.
Like that, don't be a menace.
Right, can you tap on the shoulders?
Hold on. No. If you ever see that video, that cartoon of Black Dynamite, you better hear us. When you hear that, hey, the scripture say lift up thy voice like a trumpet. I know you heard me. But
She mad.
good, she should
Oh,
be. That
she
little
old as
witch,
hell.
that little witch, her too, the one that walked past, she turned around, she, bitch. But see, it's like that episode of Black Dynamite where the bitch getting fined and they go into the beach and she say, the black woman, she say, ooh, I can't wait to turn down so many niggas at the beach. It ain't gonna be a soft dick around looking at me. And then she got to the beach and then they all looked at her. Then they was like, oh shit, look at that white woman. Look at that white woman with braids. She said, what? Why they ain't paying me no attention? But she said she only went outside to turn the niggas down. But when her and the white woman went to the beach, all the niggas looked at the white woman.
Let's go, man.
Excuse me, can you move side or shit?
Yeah, they already know. Oh, hey, last night, we was in the spot last night. When the lady took the picture, I told her. She came up to me, she do look good, you look sharp. I said, yeah, black bitch. I said, and I came here for the white woman. Move. I came in for the white woman. Then we get to flicking up. The white women, they come right over there, jump in the shit. And you know I made Keisha take the picture. You gonna feel this shit fucking with the God.
The main reason our women have to be brought down, they have to be humbled, man. Right now, they're up on high, man. They sit up too high, man. So to be giving them some kind ass words and all that shit, that's bullshit right now.
You can't.
They already you can't do it.
You can't.
Because you giving in. If you do that, you get an ass kind words and shit like that. When Esau done gave them everything, man, you fucked, man.
You can't. It ain't that. Listen, man. The black woman, look. Femininity does not match the black woman. Sweetness, submission, cooperation, silence. Hey, get the scriptures, man. Get a silent and loving woman, man.
Hey, because Esau deputized her, man.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
You gotta
Yes,
be,
absolutely.
you know, you gotta what the scripture, the Matthew 6, agree with that adversary quick. If you dealing with her, man, you gotta look at her like she the police, man.
Yeah,
she
is the
right there.
She the K9 unit.
K9, yeah. That's the K9 unit. That bitch. Who got that scripture? Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, 26 and 14. It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
A mind well instructed. Because if you listening, you learning, man. You can't tell this bitch shit because she always running her mouth. And you know what she got to say? Nothing. But everything she had to say is accumulated from the last 100 niggas she had sex with. You couldn't pay me to talk to a fucking black woman.
They be so loud and belligerent because you can hit their ass down the block.
God knows.
You had your window up. They about 3 blocks down. You can hit their ass from the second floor, third floor. You know?
God knows.
Right, with a fucking bonnet on.
What up?
They don't even dress a bonnet and some fucking leggings.
But they make sure they got the umbrellas on.
Oh yeah.
That shit is the worst shit. I hate these bitches. They don't even dress no more.
We was moving the elder out of one of his spots, and these bitches was across the street at the damn. I still got the video of that shit. These bitches was across the street at the building fighting, man. They even had the FOI hoes come outside and had to break the fight up.
The sisters.
Yeah, the sisters, man. The raggedy ass bitch got a wig snatched off and all that shit, bro.
And he go something just to back up what you was talking about with the dress. This is Ecclesiasticus 26, verse 9. The heart of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids.
Yeah.
This is just what the brother was just sitting up and saying. They don't even dress nothing. They don't even dress right. But here it is, they'll come out in hot slippers, leggings, a button on their head, and got the eyelashes all over here with the makeup.
Oh, they
And you know what?
When they dressed up, that's when they get naked. The more they feel like they dressed up, the more they take off.
See, I want
Cleavage,
that right
the
there.
deep, they got the deep V.
That white one.
Deep V dress on, cleavage puffed all the way up. The damn bottom of the coochie lips
That's
hanging
that
out.
white woman right there.
Roast beef hanging all out, man. That bottom booty meat showing. I'm killing them today.
Arby's.
You know what they use? They use that word. It's cute.
That shit.
That cute shit means that it's what's
more
it?
naked.
Revealing.
Yeah.
It's more than that silent and loving.
Yeah.
Get more of that.
Oh yeah, it said a mind well instructed is of no value. You can't put a price on it.
Right.
You get a one that actually listens.
Oh.
That's invaluable, man. All right.
That's a helpmate.
Yeah, you don't want a bitch that's strong like.
That's a
That's
helpmate.
wickedness, man.
That's a helpmate, man. That's a real helpmate, man. You know that sweet white woman right there change your life.
Oh yes.
You know she will. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, 26 and 15. It says, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued.
Right, continent means having self-control. All right, not going after her fucking pleasures. These women these days are all about their pleasures, doing what the hell they want to do. They want to get this feeling, this urge, this sensation. Set off all the dopamine sensors at once. And they'll do anything to do it, man. Twerking at the car while it's driving, like all type of shit.
Standing on top.
And there's a point to that. And there's a point. And another side to that, you know, just to land back off the elder brother. Hey, the last 2 hoes I was dealing with, one was the spice and one was white. You know, the sugar and the spice, and that's everything nice to the murph. But they both said it. Key word, they had fathers, bro. That's where instructions really come from.
Yeah.
But they both said it. I don't care how mad my mother was at my father, because I sit back and listen to these hoes. You know, listen to their lies, their truth, and all the other shit. You know, but I'm sitting back listening, and they both said the same thing. Don't even know each other. They said, I don't care how mad my mother was at her father. His plate and everything was always in order. Even that, but that goes into that, man. Controlling her own fucking deal to appease you.
It says,
the black woman is finished, man.
Right.
verse 16, it says, as the sun when it
Hey, grab the other Sirach about
Go roast
her husband's not like other men.
Yeah, smile.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says,
Tiny
verse,
big, I can Howard Shaw read it.
verse 16, it says, as the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife and the ordering of her house. Yeah, basically a good wife, you know, is above all things, compared to these wicked women in this society, you know?
God, it made her good, said order her house, man. Her being in order and keeping shit around her man wants it, man. You know? That's a double grace. And also shamefaced. This is another point. It says shamefaced. These bitches are proud. They don't know shame.
You see the bitch with the leg, bro, that I sent you? With the fucking leg, the 100-pound leg?
Yeah.
I'm proud as hell, man.
Yeah, just like the lepers bitch. She a model now. The bitch ugly as hell. And every time I play Call of Duty, somebody using that damn character on there. Lepers ass bitch.
She proud as
Let him finish this out. Let him read this right quick. This 23 verse.
It's Sirach 25 and 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, marketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Make it.
Maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
And it says a wicked woman does that, meaning what? She degrades you.
Break
That
it down.
starts with your fucking mother. Your mother's the first person. Hey, just like when you watch Antoine Fisher, it was his adopted mother, but the point is the black bitch. Nigga this, nigga that. She just talked so much shit to him. The nigga got grown in the army. He's so-called successful, and he's fucked up in the head. All he got to do, he want to go and just confront her. He sent a whole psychiatrist to confront her. That's the root of all his fucking problems.
I'll never forget my grandma. My grandma used to always tell me, a black woman, by the way. Oh, wicked ass black woman, man. She used to tell me all the time, you a natural born fuck up, boy. You ain't gonna never do shit, right?
Yep, that's they be on.
Me too.
And they daughters do the same thing to their men. They do it to their men and their sons. All right, you feel like make them feel like they weak hands and feeble knees. They feel discouraged. They feel like they just a nigga that they see on TV. They feel like that.
Stupid ass.
Lil Scrappy just had a whole interview with his mother that mentioned how she destroyed him.
Yep.
And then and that's why he became a nigga he is.
Yep.
So you don't want no problems, nigga. And violent, angry.
Love, scared.
I got that
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
Hey, that comfort goes a long way with a man, man.
That's why you need a white woman.
Now, that comfort is one of the main things a man wants, comfort and kind words. And I learned that from a great brother behind the camera. All right? But a man want to come home and felt that they're needed and important, man. Relax, man. Right? You know your man working 12 hours on his feet, hauling goddamn pedals across a football-sized field warehouse, right, with an overburdened goddamn manager, right? You want to come home, take his feet off, or take his shoes off, and watch the goddamn game with a beer in his hand, man.
That's right.
All right? Not to come home and got to take the garbage out, got to shovel the goddamn snow, all the other goddamn shit that you could have done when you sit at home all goddamn day, man.
Hey, you got men now, they don't go straight home. They go to the bar, man. They got to decompress before they come to the motherfucker. Yeah, you know.
Some dudes sit in they
driveway,
I used to do that shit while ex-demon.
30 minutes, hour,
ready
right.
to go in the house.
Yeah.
Your house like a prison and shit, man.
And for the record, and Esther said that the woman's supposed to honor the great or the least. So it don't matter what the nigga's doing, bitch. You're supposed to honor him.
That's right.
You're supposed to be his number one fan.
Smallest to the
Not
greatest.
making weak hands and feeble knees, not discouraging them.
That's right.
Not making them feel like, hey, you know, a bitch will insult her husband's intelligence constantly so she can elevate herself. It's part of the manipulation. Hey, go up 2 verses. It's all manipulation. That's what Ecclesiastes go into when it says a woman hands and snares and nets. Go hit it, Yashrala.
Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whosoever pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Con, it's manipulation. They got many ways, man. All right, whether it's they try to withdraw the box or whatever, or they yelling at you, insulting you. All right, whatever the case may be, it's all about manipulation. Right, bring up another nigga. Well, my last nigga did this, he did that.
That's
Why
cool.
you ain't with that motherfucker?
Right.
I tell bitches all the time, as soon as this bitch say that, I say, who's sitting right here? Shut up.
They love
Well,
it,
go talk
but it's
to him about
manipulation. Right, why you ain't with the nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Come to me
I don't
for
play that shit.
Go up, hit that verse.
This is Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
It says she maintained.
This is the next one.
Oh, my bad.
Do you want me to just jump down?
No,
to
you
that?
got it. Well.
This is the book of Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
Right, you niggas are, in the words of Murphy, these niggas tender dick, man.
Tender dick.
Y'all get that box and then you let the bitch get away with any fucking thing. That's weak as hell. For one, there's more box out here than dick, man.
That's right.
Hey, man.
So there's plenty of pussy out here for you, man.
Nigga, with your neck, get you hit in the head, bro.
Man up, bro. Fuck
Real, man.
Right. You the prize, brother. Remember.
And see, but that's going back to what you were saying. The first, that wicked ass they mama, they was raised by their mama. They'd never get that, bro. They'd never get that being raised by their mama.
And then a bitch.
Some simp ass nigga
Some simp.
that told them that they, when you get a woman, you know, it's just happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Old ass nigga, man.
And then a thing on social media where this bitch on live or whatever, bragging about how a man, her and a man first trip. And then she started clowning, talking about, oh, I thought we were going to be in first class. Here we are on row 38B. Got all the goddamn Edomites in the class on a plane laughing at the guy, man. All right, and plane tickets ain't cheap. I don't give a fuck where you going, man.
What class? Where you going? No, hell no.
That's all these my heroes, my mama ass.
See, look how large that bitch is, and look at these little ass rices. Come on, man. Something down. I just heard a big ass gong go off in my head. but it's real. But see, that goes back to the curse getting on these heathens too. What we was bringing out earlier, that they woman all want Jake. And like me and the parallels that me and this brother bring out all the time, man, in our regular conversation, is that the average Israelite man is handsome. No homo. But
It said Jacob was
it's a
complete.
point to it. The average Israelite man is handsome. The average black woman is just trash.
That's right.
But on average, whether it's a Latin woman, a white woman, an Asian woman, on average, they all look better.
There we go. That's the spirit.
On average, they all look better than the black woman, bro. But on average, we look, the males of our nation look better than they males.
What they say, Charles.
And they gotta have it. Yeah. I gotta have it. They gotta have it. I gotta have it. It has to happen. It has to happen. You niggas better hit the spot tonight. Tell them hoes it's Black History Month. It has to happen.
Run.
Goddamn shower cap on, bitch. It ain't even raining.
It's just a bad thing, bro. Keisha is finished, bro.
That shit wicked, man.
Keisha is finished, bro. I hope that bitch get hit by a car. Read what you got, Iolam.
No, it's a little more than this. Go ahead.
Okay, come.
This is Sirach 25 and 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impotence, and much reproach.
Right, that goes back to that snares, hands, and necks. That's the manipulation, because what it means to maintain, it means to manage. She wants to control her man. And a woman that's like that, she's usually an angry woman. She's full of reproach. She's going to insult you. All right? What did it say? Anger, reproach, and what else?
Impudence.
And impudence, man. Look up impudence. Somebody with the fancy phone. Shalom. Might you forget his disciples camp today? It's every Friday. Step up your shit. Stop playing, man.
The definition for the word impudence. This is fucking ridiculous. They fucking used it. Hold on, somebody. This is the definition of impudent. Not showing due respect for another person.
Damn.
That's it.
Perfect. Right, she's disrespectful to you. That's a woman that's trying to gain control of. She wants you to move her way. She wants you to be how she wants you to be instead of her being how you want her to be. She's supposed to have the mind well instructed, not the other way around.
Right. Exactly.
And then you do everything she fucking say, she's still gonna be angry and be a reproach and be impudent. They ain't gonna change nothing, man.
And the scripture said not to give your strength to a woman, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, first off, man, she's supposed to submit to you, man. Not you submit to her, bro.
That's right.
All right? This bitch, first off, you ain't gonna be able to satisfy the bitch anyway. You know what I'm saying? No, for real, man. It goes back to the garden, man. That was paradise. We was immortal, bro. And because of her, we all died, bro. That bitch wasn't satisfied, man. Fuck that. You get what I give you, man.
The Lord said it was good, and she was like, nah, it gotta be better.
Exactly. Man, fuck
Oh yeah, that's a good point. The lesson I learned from Adam is don't listen to the woman. He listened to her, and that's how we got put here.
Yeah.
Hey, what
great
does
point.
it say in the book of Proverbs? That a fool have no joy, but that his heart may discover itself, man. You know, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. That was the type of spirit, man. You know, you're trying to go beyond what the Lord said before for us so that we can make it. And Jake does that all the time in this world, man. You know, especially these women.
Right, they always jumping around. Quote that Proverbs again.
With Proverbs 18, it says that
Somebody grab it for you,
a
brother.
fool have no joy, but that his heart may discover itself.
That's heavy. Somebody grab that verse for him. These people be 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, still trying to figure out life. Figure out what I'm trying to find myself. This bitch Tia Tamara, whichever one it was, got divorced. Now she back out there on the market talking about some.
She's delusional.
She back out. She had to feed my father, but she that dirty slow. But she lost the point. That's the modern woman.
She lost.
That's the modern woman anyway.
Whoever get it first. You got it.
You gotta get it for you.
That shit bugged out. I'm finding myself. Bitch, you just was over married to some nigga.
Bitch in the fucking 40s.
Find yourself another bag.
This is Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 2. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover it.
Right. He's looking for understanding, looking for what's life about it, but they can't find it, man. They're fucking fools, bro. The scriptures tell you everything.
Yep.
Go ahead. We're gonna wrap it up soon too, man. Jacob's late.
I got a precept.
Hit these last ones.
This is the book of Jeremiah 31 and 22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall surpass a man. And right,
Nah, that's a curse. You women, your women's empowerment, your feminism, that's a curse.
Yeah.
And not only to the man, it's the curse to yourself too, you goofball. That's why you're so miserable. That's why you're still trying to find yourself. That's why you don't have that understanding, because you're cursed. To the children too.
They go to what you said in class last week, but that's why they on Prozac and all these fucking medications, man. You trying to be the fucking man of the house. A man love providing and taking care of a woman that's in order and everything, but you trying to handle the whole boat. Now you about to go jump off the goddamn building somewhere, man.
A man loves being a man.
Right. That's why you got so many women with cats and shit in they late 40s dying alone. You know?
Buy a dog. Die
Kevin
alone.
Samuels button. Press the button.
Yeah, the button.
Kevin Samuels button on that bitch.
Because man, we live in reality and shit. I seen a funny ass TikTok video where he was like, a dude will hop on a video game, he'll be a raw ass 2K point guard, a fucking elite sniper and shit. And when he turned the game off, he comes back to reality. He don't be like, oh, I gotta go play a game against the Knicks on 2K. Like, we come back to reality. These bitches put on the makeup and all that bullshit, ugly as hell. They go out into the world,
Sweet and white.
but they come home still thinking that they the shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, your ass fucking playing video game in real life thinking that that's really you. We live in reality. These bitches live in a whole different reality.
Like the
That
brother
video
said
game is
earlier.
social media, man.
Oh, that's
Like
perfect. Perfect.
Like the brother said earlier, man, they'll never be satisfied no matter what you do. No matter what. Man, you can give them the world, give them everything. They can have everything they want. And
They gonna ask for
find
the
them.
moon.
They're going to ask for more. It don't matter.
They had it already. Like I said, they had it already
That's
with
what I'm saying,
Paradise
what
in
you
the
were
Garden, bro. They had everything.
I had to rebuke my grandma about that bullshit. To talk about her, I said, I never give a bitch the world order. She gonna ask for the moon. My grandma said, what's wrong with that? I said, everything. Fuck the black woman.
What's wrong with that? There you
Fuck
go.
the black woman, everything. She know.
Are you asking that question?
Go ahead, hit this last precept.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 31, verse 4. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 31, verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that which destroyeth kings. So don't give none of these damn black women, like Murph say, or any of these women in the fucking world, man.
You
All
can't.
right? You can't. They insatiable, man. They hard to impress, man. All right?
But that goes into running out of your wits, man. Yeah. Because it say, know thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, man, with your mind, man. The laws, the statutes, the commandments. What the Lord, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah told you to stand on, man. You can't run out of your wits for that, man. We in a real fight. We ain't got, look, man, the scriptures say no man entangles himself with the affairs of this life, man. We in a real fight, man.
That was the other thing we had learned in class the other day, you know, with Adam, he gave his strength to a woman. You know?
And the things that are written aforetime are for our learning. We learn from that example. So with that being said, we like to give all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakadosh.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us the truth. To the hopeful elect out there, endure, and shalom.
Shalom.
Baba.